What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza Guy here. We're going to be talking about WWE 2K15, and we're going to be talking about the single-player mode that we've been talking about, known as 2K Showcase mode. Basically, this mode focuses on the individual feuds, letting players relive matches and moments from long-term battles in their career. Basically, it's like the 30 years of WrestleMania, but instead of having different stories, you take one feud and you draw it out for a while. Now, they did say that more feuds will be added as DLC, and that's an amazing thing because I've always said, why don't they have more DLC for single player? And they've never really done that for a WWE game, and now we're going to get single player DLC, which will be awesome. And the two feuds that we're looking at are Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. That one's from 2002 to 2004, and CM Punk versus John Cena from 2011 to 2013. That's right, CM Punk confirmed for the game. That's really awkward considering it's one of the main modes and CM Punk just took his ball and went on. But let's talk about this. So these feuds were awesome. I really like this. I can't wait to play the Shawn Michaels Triple H unsanctioned match because that was just one of my favorite moments when Shawn Michaels made his return, and that was so great. But, you know, the match went on to have a part with Chris Benoit, and I don't think that WWE would highlight Chris Benoit since he was a former heavyweight champion who, you know, we know the whole Benoit story. But he's not been a part of any WWE games since then. But it will be weird if they do that WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 20. Because that was a huge part of the feud with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And they had that triple threat match at WrestleMania 20. So that's weird, but they did try to ask Mark Little, who's the executive producer, how they would handle it, but he told them they would go into detail in the future. So that's weird. And we know that CM Punk just took his ball and went home, so that's kind of a weird feud for them to just pick. I mean, it was one of the greatest modern rivalries in WWE history. Like, that's probably one of the biggest reasons why people started watching wrestling again was the CM Punk pipe bomb promo. If they have that, that'll be amazing. But you have to wonder what's weird is they're featuring him as a major guy, and he's not a part of the WWE anymore, and he's basically retired, but he's a main focus of the game. And it's just weird, but it's crazy, and it's just awkward. We have Benoit and Punk, and they're both featured. I mean, all right. I was going to say, I mean, why don't they just do something like Undertaker and Edge? That's a safe bet. That was a great feud, but you could have, you know, that's just really great. Like, Undertaker and Edge is something that, you know, both those guys had an awesome tenure in the company. They're both amazing. They didn't do anything crazy, but that'll probably be DLC. You know, I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, you know what? That's DLC. But Undertaker and Edge is probably one that I would pick out as one of the great feuds. Anything, you know, and then, but you know what? I don't know. I'm excited. Besides those questions that we have to know what's going to go on with Benoit and what's going to go on with CM Punk. We do know that we're going to see some awesome stuff. It's going to let the players experience all the moments that we love from the feuds. Bloody. Let's hope it's not like 30 years of WrestleMania. It's a little more in depth because I don't like just doing those quick time events, pressing the buttons and doing it all over again. It's just not my cup of tea. Watch it play out, but we'll have to see. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of DLC feuds, but the one that everybody thinks is going to be as DLC is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. I mean, that's one of the greatest feuds of all time, if not the greatest feud of all time, and we could build to something amazing with that. I know that will sell a lot of DLC if you do that, and maybe something with Hogan and Sting. I mean, that could be something that we could see. I mean, I'm really looking forward to that. I think Hogan and Sting would be awesome if they could do that. I don't know how they would do it. I know Bret Hart's a part of the game. He was part of that feud too. And Hogan, Sting, pre-order bonus. Is that something that could be a pre-order bonus awesome thing? I mean, I would love to see that. But you know what? It's just something we don't know about. But we do know that this is going to be available on all the platforms. The Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3. But we won't get that My Career mode with the Graded Wrestler on the old consoles, I guess. I don't even know what to say. Previous gen, I guess. Yeah, on 360 and PS3, we won't get those, but we will get the My Career on the next gen consoles, the current gen, X-Bone and the PS4. But this is awesome. I'm excited for this single player mode. It's awesome to see that CM Punk is in here. It's a little awkward. We know that. We also have the lingering Benoit question that everybody's wondering, like, how's that going to play out? Which I don't know really what you could do. Could you just put him in? Maybe they just don't have that in the game. Maybe they just don't go that far in the feud. I don't know. Honestly, I'm excited to see this play out. I really want to know where this goes. I want to know what the other feuds are going to be. I think it's going to have something to do with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin for DLC. Other than that, I have no idea. Maybe Undertaker and Edge, because like I said, one of the greatest feuds in modern history, Undertaker and Edge. It went on forever. They had great rivalries. They had an awesome Hell in a Cell match. I mean, it was just great. It was awesome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know how this awkward situation is going to play out. Hit that like button if you did enjoy this. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.